Hi, my name's Brady Clark. I'm a clinical trials apprentice at GlaxoSmithKline. And the school I used to go to was Palmter School in Garston. So currently the job I'm doing is a study delivery manager role. And essentially what that role is in a clinical trial we have multiple components in each country. So each country runs that trial. But above all the countries is what we call the central team. Now, this is the team that controls and manages and operationalizes the clinical trial. So as an SDM, a study delivery manager, I'm part of that central team. And it's my responsibility to set up vendors, to navigate costs, to work with the countries to make sure they have got what they need, whether that be supplies, whether that be the investigational product. It's a very challenging role. There's a lot to do, but it is a very exciting role at the same time, and I'm really enjoying it. So what do I enjoy about the job? Well, that's tough. I really love the teamwork. I love working with every member of the team. The responsibility, it's quite surreal to be an apprentice and to have such an epic responsibility to say it's not you're the tea boy. Go make us a brew, which honestly I thought it was going to be comparable to that. But actually, I am doing real business tasks, which is really exciting. It's very busy, it's very fast-paced. We've got deadlines, we've got key deliverables. And actually also brings me on to my next point of global travel, which is an excellent perk, very exciting, going to China, South Korea, the US. So what do I find challenging? Truth be told, the hours can be long, but what I find is very peaks and troughs, it's up and downs. Sometimes you'll be working maybe 9 till 7 or 8, but other times you'll start at 9 and be struggling to find any work at 3 o'clock and be finishing at that time. So it really does vary depending on what workload we have, but nevertheless, it's never a dull moment. So a bit about the wider organisation of GSK. So GSK is a global pharmaceutical company split into 3 business units, being pharmaceuticals, so that would be your drugs, your painkillers, anything, paracetamol, aspirin. Consumer health, so this division is based on consumer products, so toothpaste. And then finally vaccines, and as you know in the news right now, vaccines is a huge thing. And that's vaccinations. And over, I think we employ, in most countries worldwide, with 100,000 employees around the world. So it's a massive company, and a very big pharmaceutical company. So how did I get into my current role? I got into my role through applying. So in year 13, the Christmas of year 13, I applied for the apprenticeship. And it was just an online application form, followed by a situational question quiz, then a phone interview, and then finally an assessment centre. But actually how I got into this role at the moment, in my second year, well, that would be based on, the structure of my apprenticeship. So my apprenticeship is a 5-year-long apprenticeship, split into 5 different sections. So each year, I'm in a different area of the business, getting to experience, getting to get a taste of the different areas of clinical operations. The subjects that I studied at sixth form, should I say, so A-levels, was chemistry, biology, and physics. So as you can tell, I really did enjoy science. So the pathway I actually wanted to go down was university, and I was planning to study either biomedical sciences or biochemistry. And keep in mind, I did apply to both of these courses alongside my apprenticeship, and I did have my offers, so I was pretty much ready to go to university. It was only my last minute decision when I got the apprenticeship, when I was offered. I loved it and I wanted to go and do that apprenticeship. So, childhood career aspirations. I think for me, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a virologist. So I'm not sure, but it's actually quite topical at the moment. But a lot of movies, Outbreak, Contagion, you always saw that person in the big orange, yellow, white suit, the bubble suit, should I say. And I wanted to be one of those people. I really enjoy viruses. I think they're remarkable pathogens. But I think where it all came to fruition and where I found maybe that's not for me is I love the science, I love the lab work, but the issue with these bench science positions is they're very restrictive. I myself, I'm a people person. I like to, enjoy myself, talk to people, and being stuck, cooped up in a lab all day, I think wouldn't be ideal. And in 10 years' time, where do I see myself? It's really tough because I'm still only in my second year of the apprenticeship. I still have 3 placements to go into. So I'm not really sure where I want to do my final position, but I do see myself in 5 to 10 years, hopefully as a permanent employee at GSK, and in wherever I'm enjoying the most within clinical operations. So I'm not sure at the moment. So for me, I definitely give 2 pieces of advice to students. The first one is real critical advice, and it will really help you with your interviews and applications down the line. And it's very simple. It's just read up on the company's values and expectations. It's so simple, just looking on the website, what do they stand for? What are their goals, their mission? But it will help you substantially with your application. And that's something I'd critically recommend. And another thing, I think this is more of a point. If you're going to apply for an apprenticeship, really make sure that's what you want. Now, I'm not discouraging apprenticeships anyway, but I think they're brilliant. You're not getting paid, or you're getting paid, you're not paying for uni, and you're getting real work experience. But there is one issue, one caveat to say, and that is the social aspect. If you're in year 11, year 12, year 13, and all you can think about is planning your freshers week, think about, living away, doing partying every night, you're so dead set on university. Personally, I wouldn't recommend an apprenticeship, as that will be taken from you, as the social aspect it's more restrictive, because I'm busy with uni and work, but also you can live away from home, but there's no network per se, so you won't get that student experience. But if you're not fussy on that, then an apprenticeship is a definite route. So those are my key tips, and thank you very much.